Welcome to Crash Tropolis, where the roads become a battlefield of chaos. From careless driving to brutal collisions, these are raw crash moments you won't forget. You'll see how everything can change in a matter of seconds with just one small mistake. Each clip is a lesson in how to drive better. Get ready and buckle up, we're taking off. This driver gets angry when he sees that another car is parked in the parking space he had previously set his sights on. What an action-packed moment, as if it were taken from an action movie. The first car to stop had only wanted to let a pedestrian cross the road and had stopped for that reason. But the other cars, which noticed this at the last moment, were unable to do so. This lady had made a bet with her friends that female drivers were better, as she wanted to prove her skills by driving, but unfortunately she ended up in a small pool with her car. The driver had parked his car on the side of the road for a moment and left, but the car suddenly started moving and began to roll backwards. Fortunately, the cars behind quickly pulled away. The driver had to have his car towed because he parked it in the wrong place. No matter how much the driver protested, he couldn't convince the tow truck driver. What do you think was this driver's mistake? Please share your thoughts with us in the comments section. A small child playing with a toy car accidentally falls into a small pool, but his father catches him at the last moment and prevents him from getting wet. Welding a gas-filled cylinder with a welding machine was very dangerous, and the second dangerous thing was kicking the burning cylinder. Fortunately, no one was injured, but the machine was completely destroyed. The vehicle loses control due to a flat tire and crashes into the large vehicle in front of it, then veers off the road. Sometimes you don't know what kind of gift life will give you. They have found a clever way to transport this long pipe, but it is being done in a very dangerous manner. The driver of this car almost had an accident because of the gray smoke coming from the exhaust of the oncoming vehicle. This person searched for a tractor for a long time to plow his land, but couldn't find one. As a result, he found a smarter way to plow his land. These people must be crazy, How can they believe that a small car can pull a huge truck? This lady crashed into someone else's car and broke the mirror, then continued on her way as if nothing had happened. But she had no idea that the police were coming to arrest her. Poor man, no matter what he did, he couldn't get his car back from the thieves who stole it. I hope the police find these thieves as soon as possible. Only someone who doesn't care about their life would get into a car like that. This person is trying new things out of boredom with his newly purchased car, but now he will have to spend money to repair his car. I couldn't even count how many police cars there were. I guess the person who escaped from the police must be the most wanted criminal of the year. Since this driver just got his license, he gets stressed out when he hits heavy traffic and loses control of the wheel for a second. When the person on top of the vehicle sees that it has suddenly started moving, he immediately makes a quick move to block the vehicle in front of it and stop it. At that moment, his friend inside the vehicle is completely unaware of what is happening. If anyone knows why this device is attached to the back of the car, please write a comment. The reason for this accident was that the turn signals of the turning cars were not on. Fortunately, it was not a serious accident, but if the drivers had been a little more careful, none of this would have happened. This driver has night blindness, so he has a hard time finding the right way. It is best for people with this condition not to drive at night. This driver was very lucky. If he had been a little further ahead, the car that fell off the bridge would have landed on top of his car. Being smart and finding practical solutions to problems always makes your life easier. This video is a perfect example of that. This lady cannot open her car door because it is frozen, and she struggles to break the ice on the door handle, eventually succeeding. These machines pull heavy iron blocks to the side of the road with ease, creating an image as if they were closing a zipper. I really liked the way these workers worked. They cleaned the roof of ice chunks and snow piles and threw them down so that the cars below would not be damaged. One worker moved the ice chunks that fell from the roof away from the cars. Thank you for watching Crash Tropolis. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and like the video for more videos like this. See you in the next video. Careful drivers.